I have lived in the same concrete house, in the same northern town, for my whole 22 years. My parents bought the place in the late 90s, shortly before I was born, followed by my brother. I come from an Italian Maltese background, so my upbringing was filled with culture. Home-cooked meals, a big family with lots of cousins. It's usually customary for members of my family to stay at home for as long as they can. But that's not me. I'm leaving now, and everywhere I turn, I'm flooded with nostalgia. I guess you could say I was cooped up in this place. It's where I retreated when the world out there was too big, too scary. But I've shaken off all my fears and paranoias about life outside the home, because the life I want to live is out there. In the woods. In the skyscrapers. By the rivers. In the bright and shiny places, and in the dark, unlit alleys of the city. I believe we are a society shaped by stories. Everything we know stems from a story of some kind. I have my own story, which could be split and expanded into a whole heap of stories. Friends who turned out to be murderers, dogs hit by cars on New Year's. Even the origins of my name is a story. I turned my bedroom into my own library, a holding place for stories like and unlike my own, so I could read about all the places I wanted to go, the sort of life I wanted to build for myself. And now it's time. The robin has to leave the nest. I've outgrown my nest. It's time to build a new nest somewhere else. I have my twigs and leaves, my books. Last I counted, there were around 700 books in my collection. I'm bringing them all. I borrowed some boxes from work. It's handy working in a bookstore. I even labelled the boxes according to genre, so I'll know where to place them when I set up in my new house, closer to the city of Melbourne. Before I leave, I thought it was important to wander my hometown one last time, to see the sights I'd taken for granted, to breathe in the suburban air. We were on the cusp of Victoria's 6th lockdown. We all know it won't be the last. My friend Jay came to visit me before the lockdown. I wanted to show him the north side before I moved. I showed him where I went to school, where I worked, where I had my heart broken, and led him through all the places where I'd heard cold, dark stories. This place has something of a bad reputation, which I've never understood. Sure, there are stories I could tell, and certain corners of the town that I try to avoid. But the people here are mostly just less privileged than those living in the city. And I've met some of the best people here. We went around town and I stuck up some of my poems, a final goodbye to this place. It was this act, this leaving my mark on my town, that overwhelmed me with a strange emotion. Was it nostalgia again? Was it fear? Guilt for leaving? I dreamed of moving for so long, but now that I've come to it, I'm not sure I'm all that nervous. Just eager to get on with it, to begin the next phase of my life.